Now, what a stop on the slide. To first, not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, designated
digging
hitter,
in for his second at-bat, Cam Shasha. Hit hard to third. There's one. Out. On to first to complete the double play. Striding in once again,
Leading
number 1. 0
New
for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 1.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Franco is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, number 1. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box.
Stepping into the box, Cam Shasha.
Designated hitter, Cam Shasha.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now that's a gold glove. Digging in once again, Cam Shasha.
Cam Shasha.
0-1, here it comes. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Now batting, number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Number 30. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, that base hit inches him a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Ready once again, Peter Pineda. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
So digging in now, Robbie Rowell. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Ready for another chance. Benito Santiago 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run. Now at the plate, Martin Ornelas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Digging in and looking for more. Number one. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw to third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. And he'll reach second now with one away.
It is getting so loud in here. That base hit right there moves the guy to third base with one out. And this home crowd sensing they got a chance to win it here. Let's see how they try to defend it here with one out.
Stepping into the box, number 30. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Popped up. Clinton takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. At the plate, Peter Pineda. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Sent on the ground out to second. Tipton takes it in. On to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So it's no runs on. In now, Luis Jimenez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make men.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. So striding in, number 1. Batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stapleton going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 1. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Franco. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. Striding into the box, number 1. Switch hitter batting left here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, and they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run. Striding in, number 30. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Stapleton. And that's the 3rd out. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
(13-12), the final score in this one. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Fernando Gallegos claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats. Into the box, Alex Feliz. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a Oh, look at this sliding stop. Safe. He's up with it. The throw. A big league effort to snag that ball, but he can't get it. Digging in, number 1. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Lifted the other way out to left center. Franco will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Stepping up now, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Ready now, David Stone. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Coming to the plate now, Armando Franco. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2. Now batting, David Stone. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ground ball left side. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Now in the box, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Stepping in, Armando Franco. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Grounded to third. He's right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in now, Ernest Ramirez. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Into the box now, number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. That's lifted the other way out to left. Shasha giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Yard Goats secure their 10th victory of the season. Geronimo Estrada earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. first for the victorious Yard Goats. 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the Fisher Cats, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you.
A player who's had a hot start at the plate gets a check-in from his batting coach, who is simply looking to establish trust and rapport early on. A good minor league coach never passes up an opportunity for a teaching moment.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Jason Clark.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, he drops a leadoff bunt for a base hit. Now, a lot of times, the leadoff guy, you know you only get one pitch, one opportunity. You got to execute it because they're expecting you to bunt. But if they're not ready, you got your one shot. He took his shot, and it paid.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 1. He's got his batting average up near the 400 mark to start the season. So we'll see how long he can maintain that kind of hot hitting. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Ready for another chance, Peter Pineda.
The batter, left fielder, Peter Pineda.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dotson is there, and he has it for the out. Ready once again, Jason Justice comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justice.
The 0-2 delivery. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Number 1. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Kwan is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record this. Striding in once again, Jamie Allard. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Digging in once again, number one. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Peter Pineda. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Dotson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Sergio Vina gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Julian Oliveros closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. For the Fisher Cats, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ruben Sexton, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's had a little bit of a struggle against right-handed hitters, and to me, that's the key to this game. They're hitting over 300. Right-handed hitters over 300. So he's going to have to get the right-handers out if he wants to win this game. Let's see if he's able to execute against the right-handers in this one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And he got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, number one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in once again, Jamal Ziegler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is in the air out to right field. Tharp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 2-1.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Ronald Hernandez earns the win, his second. Fernando Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the rubber match. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Saucedo on the move. He makes the play. A fine run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Claude West. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Striding in once again, number one. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So coming to the plate, Joaquin Cabral. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Joaquin Cabral.
Into the wind. Up, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night. And are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Yamashita is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Yamashita.
Slow little roller to third. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, number 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Yamashita is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Brendan Vigil takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.